Good evening and Happy New Year. It's Monday night and it's time for CPS News with Jesse Brent and one additional member you might be able to see on camera. It's little Joseito. So he came out of my Rosca de Reyes cake just a little while ago and now I owe tamales on the second. But little Joseito, thank you. So he's not a permanent member of the cast. He's only here for this very first episode. So how are you doing, Joseito and Jesse?
Well, I'm doing great. Welcome to the first CPS News of 2025. And yes, today is Dia de Reyes. You know, so that's why we had to cut the Rosca de Reyes. And yes, he's going to have to buy the tamales in February 2nd.
I am. Well, welcome to the family of CPS News, Joseito. But with that, how's about we get to the headlines? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Puerto Vallarta marks a major environmental milestone with new protected natural areas and plans for ecotourism growth. An ambitious project is aiming to transform Compostella into a leading tourist destination with cutting-edge infrastructure and sustainable growth. New Year's Eve yacht rescue. Authorities saved 12 passengers, including a child, from stranded vessel near Nuevo Vallarta shores. Puerto Vallarta's bold 2025 infrastructure overhaul is coming. Key projects on the horizon to improve traffic, urban living, and public services. Find out more about these stories, Laura's leisure list, and much more on CPS News Tonight with Jesse and Brent.
Okay, and our top story tonight, a Czech family's dream vacation to Mexico turned into a nightmare after they were deported under very troubling circumstances. Robert and Sarka Svekova, along with their two young daughters, arrived in Puerto Vallarta on December 17th, excited to explore Mexican culture. Things took a shocking turn when immigration authorities and the National Guard denied them entry. Robert says he was separated from his family, handled roughly, and grabbed by the neck after trying to record what was happening. Meanwhile, his wife and daughters were left frightened and without any translation support. The family suspects their backpacking travel style without hotel reservations may have raised red flags. The incident has drawn criticism from tourist rights advocates who are calling out the lack of clear protocols and humane treatment. So far, neither the National Guard nor the immigration officials have responded to the public outcry. Thank you to Rodrigo Lopez Berciel for this very first story of 2025.
Wow, that was a shocking story. Next up, Puerto Vallarta is making strides in environmental preservation with the new initiative aimed at protecting its natural spaces. Maria will share how this achievement could impact the community and the city's future.
Puerto Vallarta has achieved a major environmental milestone with the designation of Agua Azul, Benito Juárez, Buenos Aires, and Las Antenas parks as protected natural areas. Approved on November 4th after 9 years of planning, this initiative covers 66 hectares, making Vallarta the 5th municipality in Jalisco to include such areas within its urban zone. Bartolo Cruz Romero, the municipal government's deputy director of the environment, highlighted the park's ecotourism potential, but emphasized the need for management and operational plans. The goal is to foster environmental education and culture, encouraging everyone to become guardians of these spaces, he stated. Looking ahead to 2025, the city plans to seek funding from municipal budgets and private sponsors to transform these areas into ecotourism attractions that benefit both the local community and visitors. This initiative, Puerto Vallarta is reinforcing its commitment to sustainability, offering new green spaces as a promise for both environmental preservation and tourism growth. With information from Rodrigo Lopez Becerril, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Puerto Vallarta's latest environmental achievement is just the beginning, we hope, with big plans ahead to make these new and protected areas a key part of the city's future. All right, next up, Joe is going to tell you about a major new project in Compostella, Nayarit, which promises to transform the region into a key economic and tourist destination.
The ambitious Puerto Nayarit project in Boca de Chila promises to transform Compostella Nayarit into a major economic and tourist hub. Spanning nearly 70 hectares, the project includes state-of-the-art port, military, and tourism infrastructure. President of Compostella, Gustavo Ion Aguirre, envisions this as the catalyst for the municipality's resurgence. Once the capital of Nueva Galicia, Compostella now aims to regain prominence through planned and sustainable growth. ION emphasized updates to the municipal development plan to ensure orderly progress. Key features include breakwaters, navigation channels, ferry services to the Islas Marias, a naval clinic, military facilities, and a marina, alongside commercial zones and hotels. The project's connectivity will be enhanced by the recently completed Puerto Vallarta Highway. ION also highlighted 2025 as a year to prioritize social infrastructure for balanced growth across the region. While a completion date remains unconfirmed, Puerto Nayarit is already shaping up to be a transformative force for Compostella and the Pacific Coast. With information from Israel Torres, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
Well, as the Puerto Nayarit project moves forward, it's set to have a lasting impact on Compostela. We'll keep you updated on this developing story. Now, are you ready to make your home look new for the new year? Well, Cerámicas Exclusivas can help, and here's a word from our sponsor.
This holiday season, give your home the perfect gift with Cerámicas Exclusivas. Discover over 70 Castell floor models with immediate delivery and transform your spaces with the quality and style you deserve. Take advantage of this season to renew your home and welcome the new year with elegance and distinction. Visit us at Federación 390, Paseos Universidad, Iztapa, Puerto Vallarta, or online at ceramicasexclusivas.com. From all of us at Cerámicas Exclusivas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year full of wonderful projects.
And next up, what should have been a celebration on New Year's Eve in Bahía de Banderas took a frightening turn when a yacht became stranded. So here's Joe with the details of this pretty frightening story.
A New Year's Eve celebration nearly turned tragic in Bahía de Banderas when a yacht became stranded near the shores of Nuevo Vallarta. Authorities responded swiftly to an emergency call, rescuing 12 people, including 11 adults and a child, from the vessel located about 200 meters off Vidanta near the Amica River. Though fears of disaster loomed, all passengers were safely brought to shore and received medical attention. Thankfully, no serious injuries were reported, and hospitalizations were unnecessary. Details about the incident, the cause of the yacht's immobilization, and its ownership remained undisclosed. However, federal forces leading the rescue operation ensured the night ended safely, averting a potential tragedy during the festive celebration. With information from Israel Torres, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
Worried about your health? Well, don't wait to take care of yourself. Hospital Hoya has you covered as always with medical checkups, lab and imaging services, specialty consultations, as well as 24/7 emergency care, ICU, pediatric care, and much, much more. Call them today, 322-266-1010 or 322-226-8181 to get more info or book an appointment. Follow them on social media for updates on promotions and special deals. Your health and your family's health come first. Hospital Hoya, always here for you. Well, we are partway through our first newscast of 2025. Yes. And first of all, I hope everybody out there had an amazing New Year's Eve. I had a really good one, but first tell me about yours. What did you do?
Oh, I had so much fun. I had never done a New Year's Eve on the beach, and that was amazing. It was so many fireworks, so many lights, so many everything. So it was great. I had a lot of family over. So hello to all of my family, and come back soon. We miss you already.
We had a lot of visitors in town too.
Did you?
So I'd like to shout out to them, like our friend Erica came. My wife's family was in town. They even came by.
Them,
yeah, they came by and saw production. But we spent New Year's Eve on a boat with some friends. And we got to see the amazing drone show. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, I saw that. That was amazing. I loved it. Just like China.
I know. And I do got a little shout out. So I was on the boat and I met a big fan of ours and her husband. And so Shauna, I hear you watch almost every newscast. So I want to say hi to you, Shauna, and your husband. And your husband's favorite part of the show is when I mess up. So I'll do my best to mess up for you. But with that, let's go to commercial really quick and come right back. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging in through those commercials. And you're going to want to stick around because we got some interesting stuff coming up. So first of all, we've got more infrastructure stories. We got really used to those in the last few weeks and some updates about those. But the really good news is we've got more Pueblo Magicos coming. And Maria's going to tell you all those details.
Governor Pablo Lemos announced a 100 million peso fund to support tourism projects in Jalisco's 12 pueblos mágicos, or magical towns. The resources will be allocated based on the quality of proposals submitted by municipalities, rather than equally distributed. Local leaders must present their projects by February 15, 2025, when a meeting will be held to evaluate their feasibility. Lemos emphasized the funds are exclusively for infrastructure and promotional efforts, supplementing resources from the state's Department of Infrastructure and Public Works. The initiative aims to strengthen tourism in towns like Ajijic, Tequila, Tlaquepaque, and Mascota, after federal support for Mexico's magical towns was eliminated. This investment seeks to boost local economies and showcase Jalisco's unique cultural and natural attractions. With information from Guadalupe Arce, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Well, there you have it. Governor Lemus' new initiative could bring significant changes to Jalisco's magical towns. Stay tuned to see how this fund will shape the region's tourism future. Now, some more good news if you're an infrastructure growth fan. Big changes are on the horizon for Puerto Vallarta in 2025 with significant investments in infrastructure aimed at improving traffic flow and enhancing urban living. Among the highlights is the long-awaited Amado Nervo Bridge, formerly known as the Federación Bridge, announced by President Claudia Sheinbaum and supported by Jalisco's Governor Pablo Lemos. The federally funded project is said to be in construction in the second quarter of this year. Governor Lemos also revealed plans for the Las Juntas interchange, a vital project to ease congestion that is funded through state and municipal resources. Locally, the city has approved 7 key projects, including upgrades to Francisco Medina Asensio Boulevard, streets in Las Juntas, and Guatemala Street in the Cinco de Diciembre neighborhood. Parks like Lázaro Cárdenas and Los Sauces will be rehabilitated, and new paving projects, including concrete roads in Santa Maria, are on their way. The education sector will see improvements too, with the construction of domes at local schools in Lomas del Coapinole, Ixtapa, and Buenos Aires. Puerto Vallarta is stepping into 2025 with bold plans to improve life for residents and visitors alike.
With these ambitious projects underway, 2025 is really shaping up to be a transformative year for Puerto Vallarta. We'll be keeping an eye on how these changes unfold, and we'll bring that information to you. Now, if you need to add some spirits to your post-holiday festivities, discover the widest selections of wines and spirits at Super La Playa. As the leading chain in Western Mexico, Super La Playa has over 70 years of experience and 6 convenient locations right here in Puerto Vallarta. This holiday season, surprise your loved ones with festive gift baskets and premium products from Super La Playa. Enjoy the convenience of home delivery through Rappi, Didi, Veloz Mandados. Remember, Super La Playa is here. And now, speaking of drinking some rum, here comes the Pirates.
This Christmas, give the gift of an unforgettable experience aboard the Mara Galante. Whether it's a daytime excursion with water activities or a magical evening with a show, live music, and fireworks, there's all-inclusive fun for both kids and adults. Plus, we've got a special deal for kids. They sail for just 500 pesos when traveling with an adult and paying in the boutique. And if you're a Puerto Vallarta resident, we've got a discount for you, too. Planning your holiday party? Host it with us. No plans for New Year's Eve? Welcome 2025 with a feast, open bar, entertainment, and the best view of the fireworks. Book now. That's pirateshipvallarta.com.
Pirates always look so fun. They were out there for New Year's. We saw them shooting off their fireworks, and thanks for the R. I appreciate that. But I got big news. We have big news.
Yes.
Our CPS News 1-year anniversary is right around the corner. It's going to be on our January 20th episode. It's coming up really soon.
So exciting.
I know. I can't believe it's been a year.
Me neither.
And I know how you think we're doing. I think we're doing great. I think we're doing really good. But I'd love to know how you all think we're doing. You know, how funny were those very first newscasts? Do you still look at them into YouTube and see like how robotic I was? And, they were just fun.
Let us know what you think about this newscast. Go to our website or just comment right below the YouTube video, and it'll be fun to read some of your comments.
Absolutely.
But it's also time for On This Date, and this time I'm going to start it up because today is Dia de los Reyes Magos, or Three Kings Day here in Mexico, and a lot of the children in Mexico, they get up to finding a lot of toys under their tree right next to their shoes, so it's so cute. And then we also have the Rosca de Reyes, and we cut one up today here in CPS News, and Mr. Brent Lane gets to buy the tamales on February 2nd.
I can't wait. You taught me so much about what's good and bad about tamales. Yes. I go through the market now going good, bad. I've learned a lot. Okay, on this date time, let's go. We can do this forever. But here we go. So on this day, it is number one, it is Cuddle Up Day.
Oh, that's cute.
Cuddle up. But it's also Divorce Monday.
Oh, well, that's
quite as
crazy.
Cute. Not quite as cute. Maybe that cuddling didn't work out.
That's very understandable, after the holidays.
Yeah, so the first Monday of the year is when most divorces are filed. Interesting.
I get
What are these people doing during Christmas and New Year? It's also one of my wife's favorite days. It's Dry Bean Day.
Okay.
Yeah, dry beans.
Yummy.
She loves dry beans.
Me too.
It's also National Bean Day, but just in the USA. Okay. And finally, it's Thank God It's Monday Day.
I love that. Monday does need a day, so thank God it's Monday.
No, says nobody. All right. Unless you know why somebody would say Thank God It's Monday?
Why?
Because CPS News is on.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You gotta love
All
Mondays.
right. With that, it is time for the very, very, very first Laura's Leisure List of the year. Are you ready to do it?
Let's do it.
Let's listen to Laura's Leisure List.
Get ready for what's happening this week with Laura's Leisure List.
Get ready for a funky beach party. The 12th annual Pause for the Cause beach party is right around the corner. Monday, the 27th of January at 1:45 p.m. And our own Brent Lane will be the MC for this event. Dress in your wildest beach attire and join us for an unforgettable afternoon featuring Bobby and the Other and the Lovers. A mix of country and rock and roll. Enjoy amazing margaritas, a dog food drive, raffles, and a 50-50 draw to support animals in need. Tickets are just 500 pesos and available at Cassandra Shaw Jewelry, the Three Hens and a Rooster Market, and Friends of PV Animal Volunteers. Puerto Vallarta, are you ready to rise? Join us for Season 4 of PV's only variety talent show, So You Think You Can Rise. Catch the live audition shows at Coco Cabaret. The first show will be Sunday, January 12th at 2 p.m., hosted by the fabulous Prescott Seymour. Show number 2 is on Sunday, January 19th at 2 p.m., hosted by the charismatic Richard Lucas. And don't miss the grand finale at Teatro Vallarta on Sunday, February 23rd at 7 p.m., hosted by Nacho Granados and our very own Jesse Ruiz. Watch 8 amazing contestants battle for the title of PV's next superstar and a grand prize of 20,000 pesos. All proceeds benefit the Rise Children's Shelter. Get your tickets now starting at 600 pesos. Visit talento.risepv.com or scan the QR code on the screen. Let's make a difference while celebrating incredible talent. The PGA Tour is coming back to Vallarta with the Mexico Open at Vedanta World. Save the dates, February 20th to 23rd, where world-class golf meets the vibrant spirit of the Pacific Coast. We're more than just golf, we're a celebration to be enjoyed with family and friends, surrounded by passion and an exceptional culinary experience. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at boletomobile.com or mexicoopen.mx. Join us at the Mexico Open at Vedanta World for a unique PGA Tour experience. Discover the heart of Puerto Vallarta at the Vallarta Farmers Market, now open every Friday at Unidad Deportiva Agustín Flores Contreras. From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., enjoy fresh, locally made delights like sourdough bread, organic produce, cheeses, tamales, and so much more. Running December through May, this vibrant market is a must-visit for tourists and locals alike, combining flavors, art, and tradition. Don't miss it. That's a taste of some of the great events around town. I hope to see you out and about during this fantastic winter season. Now, back to Jesse and Brent for more news.
Gotta love Laura's leisure lives. Now here's Maria again with even more events that are on our horizon in 2025.
Puerto Vallarta, a destination celebrated for its stunning coastline and vibrant culture, is gearing up for an unforgettable 2025. The city's dynamic calendar promises to captivate locals and visitors alike with concerts, art markets, LGBTQ+ celebrations, sports, and international conventions. Art lovers can immerse themselves in the creativity of Puerto Vallarta through the Art Walk Centro Histórico, running every Wednesday until June 25th. 19 galleries in the city's historic center will showcase exceptional local and international artwork. Complementing this is the Art and Market Marina Vallarta, held every Thursday, featuring over 200 local artisans and food producers, offering handmade goods and culinary delights. The city continues to embrace its status as an LGBTQ+ haven with two major events. Montemar Beach Week kicks off from January 28th to February 3rd, promising lively beach parties and social gatherings. Later in the year, Vallarta Pride from May 20th to 26th will feature parades, concerts, and cultural events celebrating diversity and inclusion. Music enthusiasts can look forward to unforgettable performances by Alejandro Fernandez on April 17th and Morat on April 24th, both at Vidanta Vallarta. These iconic artists will set the stage for magical nights filled with rhythm and emotion. Puerto Vallarta will host premier athletic events, including the Puerto Vallarta Marathon on April 6th. Runners of all levels can participate in races ranging from 5K to 42K, navigating scenic urban routes. Adding to the excitement, the Mexico Open at Vidanta World, part of the PGA Tour, returns from February 20th to 23rd. This world-class golf event invites fans to experience the sport's best alongside the vibrant atmosphere of Mexico's Pacific coast. Attendees can expect not only exceptional golfing talent, but also top-tier dining and entertainment. Puerto Vallarta's appeal as a global meeting hub shines with the 32nd National Congress of Pediatric Asthma, Allergy, and Immunology from July 9th to 12th, welcoming over 1,200 specialists. The event underscores the city's role as a leader in hosting significant professional gatherings. With its rich lineup of cultural, sporting, and celebratory events, Puerto Vallarta reaffirms its status as a world-class destination in 2025. Whether you're an art enthusiast, music lover, athlete, or traveler seeking vibrant experiences, this beautiful city has something for everyone. Information from Rodrigo Lopez Becerril, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
All right, that is a lot of stuff to do. And you know what, Jesse and I, we love that Laura covers most of it, but don't forget, we're also available to come out to your events anytime or make an appearance. We'll bring our usual fun, our energy, of course, but we got to move on and stop self-promoting for a second. Now, here's an intriguing story of a possible smuggler. As a Canadian citizen, he is identified as just Jerry, has been formally charged with smuggling at Puerto Vallarta's International Airport. Federal authorities report that Jerry arrived on a flight from Canada and was found carrying undeclared monetary funds far exceeding the legal limit of $30,000 US. None of this money was declared upon entry. A federal judge has ruled the arrest lawful and ordered Jerry to remain in pretrial detention while the investigation continues. The federal prosecutor's office urges the public to report any suspicious activities or crimes anonymously. If you see something, say something. With information from Guadalupe Arce, now here's Jesse again with some information about Three Kings Day.
Oh yes, well today is Three Kings Day and I hope you're having a fantastic day and I hope you were able to have some of that fantastic and delicious bread that we all love. After today, then you can go on a diet. But let me tell you about Islands in the Stream, a dazzling tribute to classic variety shows that we catch this past January 3rd. Yes, last Friday. This was at the Act 2 PV Theater, and it was fantastic because the theater came alive with the vibrant energy of Islands in the Stream. Of course, it was featuring the elegant and talented duo Brent Barrett and Bernie Blanks. This is the couple, you guys. Brent Barrett is a celebrated American actor and tenor, mesmerized the crowd with his extraordinary vocal skills and stage presence. He's known worldwide for his achievements in theater and film. Barrett has graced prestigious stages such as Carnegie Hall, and he also performed in operas and concert halls across the globe. And you can tell his voice is amazing. His standout role as Billy Flynn in Chicago on Broadway cemented his place as a musical theater legend. Bernie Blanks added his unique charm and high energy with a career that spans major cities like Tokyo, Vienna, Sydney, and Berlin. Blanks has starred in acclaimed productions including A Chorus Line, Evita, Grease, Starlight Express, and Hamlet. Beyond his theatrical accomplishments, Blanks is a skilled gymnast and 3 Virginia State champion, and also a committed nursing professional. Plus, he's a hottie. Oh yeah, you need to meet him live. The production delivered a wild, kitschy, and fabulous spectacle that combined music, comedy, and stunning visual elements. The audience at Act 2 PV showed their appreciation with multiple standing ovations throughout the evening. With this captivating performance, Barrett and Blanks proved why they're icons of world-class entertainment, both as a dynamic stage duo and a couple. Islands in the Stream undoubtedly left its audience delighted and very thrilled. Thanks, Fernanda Bojorquez, for all of this information. I hope you enjoyed the show.
So we've reached the end of our first newscast for 2025, and for me, my favorite story was the new Pueblo Magicos. I love those. I think that's amazing that we're doing that, but I also want to make a really quick shout out. We have a brand new production crew starting today, so thanks to you guys, and we're really looking forward to 2025 with y'all.
Yes, thanks, Danny, the producer. You're doing
Danny
great, and thank you to all of the guys that you guys don't see. They're all behind cameras. We have a fantastic studio. If you ever want to come by and pay us a visit, you can do it. So with that, I wish you have a fantastic Monday and a fantastic week, and I hope to see you next Monday.
Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.